Here I am with 5 children, 1 income.
Family relatives continue the fight of obtaining financial aid and caring for their own family members. Driving the Lane, with fans of 8 tournament teams traveling to Columbia this weekend, find out how you can use this city's transportation to beat the traffic. Good Eats, what this Columbia restaurant is doing to make them one of the top food spots in the South.
From the University of South Carolina, your news, your sports, your weather. Carolina News begins now.
Hello and welcome to Carolina News. I'm Anna Grace Galloway.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tyra Goins. Kinship caregivers face many problems with taking care of their relatives' children, and money being one of them. Our Jamie Gilbert Fitzpatrick went down to the State House this morning to cover how this organization is raising awareness on a bill that kinship caregivers can benefit from.
If passed, the Kinship Bill would provide funding to family members who take care of their relatives' children. Today, the Sisters of Charity Foundation had a special guest speak at their rally.
I would be remiss not to say thank you to all you lovely grandmothers out there. Thank you for everything you do.
That's Yolanda Smith, mother of former USC football player Marcus Lattimore.
I myself was raised by my grandmother. Even though my mother was always a part of my life, my grandmother was the one that raised me.
Smith's grandmother raised her by herself with no funding from the government. Smith did not know that later in life she would end up in the same situation decades later.
It wasn't easy. It was hard. It was very hard. Here I am with 5 children, 1 income, and deciding what should I do.
That's why kinship caregivers and the Sisters of Charity Foundation are raising awareness so that no family has to struggle again to raise one of their own. Foundation President Tom Keith speaks on the importance of lawmakers recognizing the financial need these caregivers have.
The individuals that are taking care of the children are struggling financially, so we're looking for ways here and have asked our friends in the legislature to help us with some funding to take care of these families more effectively.
Caregiver Benzine Alani finds the passing of the bill helpful to the welfare of her family.
When you're a single parent trying to raise grandkids, it's very difficult. It's hard for me. I'm on a fixed income, I do not work. So with the help that they give me, it's appreciated.
If approved, the kinship bill would benefit nearly 74,000 children in South Carolina. For Carolina News, I'm Jamie Gilbert Fitzpatrick.
The bill has been passed in the Senate and now awaits for approval in the House.
Officials at Fort Jackson have complained about their current living situations, hosting a town hall on March 1st at their base, saying that their current living situations are substandard housing conditions. Some complaints include mold, sewage problems, and work orders that were never completed. Command Sergeant Jeremiah Gann said, quote, "For Fort Jackson specifically, we've dropped the ball. The partners have done a few things that they could do better or absolutely can do better on," end quote. The housing issues aren't just here at Fort Jackson. Many across the nation have been cited for the same problems. Many homes and farms across the Midwest are experiencing severe flooding. According to the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, about 200 miles of levees were compromised in Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri, and Kansas. The Midwest will brace for more flooding as rivers in the surrounding areas are expected to rise to historic levels. It is estimated that more than $400 million of livestock could be impacted by the flooding. Vice President Pence announced in a tweet that he is heading to the flood-ravaged states Tuesday to survey the damage.
Well, we hope everyone is safe and can return to their homes shortly.
Yeah, we sure do. We now send it out to our weather woman, Destiny Geddes, for the latest on what it's like outside here in Columbia. Destiny?
Hey ladies, yes, currently outside it is absolutely beautiful. The sun is out, the fun is out, and there's not a lick of a cloud in the sky. Temperatures are currently sitting at 59 degrees, but coming up later in the show, I'll be talking to you about how the dropping temperatures tonight could affect you here in the Midlands. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Destiny. For the first time in 49 years, March Madness is coming back to the capital city this weekend. If you are visiting from out of state or just simply want to avoid being stuck in traffic, Heather Fordham has all the tips on how you can navigate through the madness.
With March Madness making a comeback to Columbia, you might be wondering how to get to Colonial Life Arena without missing tip-off. Blue Bike SC and the Comet Soda Cap have got you covered this tournament season.
If you ride the Comet bus during March Madness and anytime after, you can ask the bus driver for a pass, which you will be able to ride Blue Bike for free.
With multiple locations, the Comet Soda Cap connector is easily accessible and free.
You can catch the Comet's Soda Caps connector right here in the Vista at the corner of Gervais and Lincoln Street. But if you're not in the Vista, you can also catch one. You can also catch the Soda Cap here, right on the outskirts of 5 Points, at the corner of Gregg Avenue and Green Street.
But if you're looking to fight the traffic altogether, you may want to try the Blue Bike.
Our map can be accessed via our Blue Bike SC mobile app. Just type in Blue Bike SC, whether you have an Android or an iPhone. You can access the map there. You can also access a map of our locations via our website, bluebikesc.com.
There are currently 104 bikes around Columbia, and a special just for the early birds.
Also have a March Madness code that you can use. It's only available first come, first serve to the first 20 people that use it. It's March Madness, it's all lowercase letters, and it will give you a day pass. That means you can access our bikes all day long, unlimited trips for free.
If you are late to the game, the cost of a Blue Bike is $2 for a single trip pass or $6 for unlimited 45-minute trips throughout the entire day.
The tournament starts this Friday, March 22nd. I'll be sure to catch you there.
Uber and Lyft will also have drop-off and pickup points right outside the Barefoot Outfitter store across from Colonial Life Arena throughout the weekend.
As big crowds will be descending on Columbia, parking will be a big issue, but for more than just a space. Following Elton John's farewell tour show in Columbia last week, there were multiple reports of car break-ins in the parking garages surrounding Colonial Life Arena. Many patrons deemed the parking garages as safe, as the cost to park is roughly $10 to $20 depending on the garage and event. Parking officials have yet to comment on if there will be further safety procedures for the tournament. Sumter police officials are asking for your help to find a man wanted for multiple laundromat break-ins. 27-year-old Terrence Jerome Williams allegedly broke into Polar Bear Laundromat in Sumter multiple times between March 12th and 13th. Police say once inside, Williams stole an undetermined amount of change from the coin-operated washing machines. Williams is described as 6 feet tall and weighs around 150 pounds. Anyone who has information is asked to call the Sumter Police Department at 803-436-2700, or you can call Crime Stoppers at 1-888-CRIME-SC.
According to South Carolina officials, 10 inmates were released from the SC Department of Corrections earlier than they should have been due to clerical errors. The errors were made during calculations of sentences for inmates who are eligible for release after serving 85% of their sentence. 6 inmates have been brought back into custody, and the SCDC has asked courts for warrants to detain the remaining 4 inmates. The SCDC has also revised its systematic practices to enhance their system to ensure this does not happen again.
A school bus in Columbia caught on fire Monday while carrying 40 kindergarten students. Officials from Richland County District 2 say the bus was headed to Blythewood's Camp Discovery around 10 a.m. when the incident happened. They say the bus driver pulled off to a gas station after the bus started having problems. Everyone on board got off the bus when the driver went back to cut the bus off. According to a parent, that's when he heard a loud explosion that threw the driver off the bus door. The bus started to smoke and much of the front caught on fire. No one was hurt, and the replacement bus was sent to take the class on to their field trip. Mile marker 15 on I-77 North near Percival Road in Columbia is back open today after traffic was slowed down Monday afternoon due to a sinkhole opening. Traffic was forced to travel through one lane Monday, but late Monday, night traffic was able to travel through the complete area. Early this morning, SCDOT announced the construction repairing the area had been cleared for safe travel.
Coming up on Carolina News, discover one of the top 5 restaurants in the South that's right here in Columbia. Find out where
Everything
next.
is either provided from local farms or house-made. And while the food is gaining